So we are going to go to another town for fencing and rapier practice. And I enjoy fencing. It's been a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some of that and pictures of if they have heavy fighters. And all I'm talking about is with the SCA, Society for Creative Anachronism, which is, long story short, we're medieval reenactors. So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some videos or photos of people fencing and people hitting each other with sticks. Like knights in combat. So I'm looking forward to that. About to get on the road. So I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so um it is the next day after the fencing practice, and you guys saw that footage, as well as I went to Joann's and I got a really good deal on the LGBTQ yarn, which is awesome. I'm so glad Joann's and Big Twist has um done that for the community. Um so I am really sore. My arms are really sore from fencing. Um I was out there for 3 hours. I wasn't fencing for 3 hours, but it totaled about, let's see, I went up against 4 opponents and we did several rounds between each other. So that would be about a solid 20-minute workout. um, and when you do fencing, it is both arms and legs because you're moving um, around your opponent. So woke up this morning feeling like a ton of bricks, but also feeling really good because it's nice to know I got a good workout in. So um I'll let you guys know right now I have another convention. I finished CypherCon at the start of this month. Um but I have another convention in Conroe, Texas. Um Kimo Kawaii Con, and I have to check my inventory, but I will be I'll definitely have my plushies. Um I will be making soap, but I don't know if I will be able to bring it. I will be able to bring it, but it's just difficult to travel with soap, not because it melts, um because this is cold processed soap. So the melting temperature, melting point is way higher than melt and pour. But um it's just difficult from keeping the fragrances from mixing together. So I'm gonna brainstorm that, and I'm going to be making soap anyway. Whether I bring it to the con, I will update you guys on that. Um, but yeah, let's get started with the day. So we have the Dragon's Blood perfume. Um, this perfume with solid perfume, so you can use it as like a balm. And so you have coconut oil and beeswax and really good stuff in it to be able to not only scent your skin, but it also moisturizes your skin. So really happy with how this turned out. Look at all these granny squares. I have a project in mind for these, but for now, look at all the pretty colors. It's so pretty. Right now I am putting the lining inside of the soap molds. I don't know if you can see that or not. Wait. Move that out of the way. Put in the lining in the soap molds. I still have to do this side. But yeah, you want to line your soap mold so that way the soap doesn't stick to the mold. And these molds are just I need to get some scissors. These molds are just little 2-pound plastic containers. And I'm using freezer paper. See if you can see that. Yeah, freezer paper to line the molds. And you want to use shiny side up, because the shiny side allows for the stuff to slide off really easily when you're unmolding your soap. So remember that, shiny side up. But I am getting ready for Kimo Kawaii Con in Conroe, Texas on June 1st. So if those of you who are watching and you are in southeastern Texas, then come check out the con. I will be there with plushies and soap. I'll have scented soap, I'll have unscented soap, so that way if you are allergic to a lot of ingredients, then I will have soap available for that. And the ingredients are actually, let me grab one of my soap bars. The ingredients, other side, are right here. Have coconut oil, palm oil, sustainably sourced palm oil, keep in mind, canola oil, olive oil, castor oil, and vitamin E oil. So this is for the unscented soap bars, which you can get for $5. They're 5-ounce bars, good heft to them. And see, it's unscented. I also have charcoal unscented soap, and I have scented soap. So whichever you want. I also take commissions before the convention. So if there's a soap bar that a fragrance you want, if there's a fragrance you want in a soap bar, I can totally make that, and you can pick it up at the convention, which is really cool, because I'm really glad that soap makers and people who knit and crochet are more numerous, so people have more options to choose from at conventions and shows. And it's really exciting because when I first started off in 2010 is when I first started, you just didn't have people my age doing knit and crochet, let alone making soap. So it was pretty lonely. But now I'm not so lonely. So that's a good thing, very good thing, that now there are numerous people who are into the craft. So you guys have plenty of options. We have plenty of friends, and it is, as people say, it is Gucci. Gucci. It's not in my regular vocabulary, so excuse me if I butchered that. But I am almost done here. I have 4. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those molds to do one way, and then I have to cut more freezer paper to line them the other way. But I will be making soap today, so hopefully you guys will be able to see that if I can find a way to film it. My workshop is not the cleanest in the world. I know it's a workshop, it's expected to be a little messy, but I like to be presentable at all times. So if you see stuff kinda, if it looks like it doesn't make sense, it makes sense to me. I just need to make it make sense to other people, so that way people are not confused when they watch the videos. This video is sort of like my brain. It is all over the place. You guys have been seeing fencing, rapier fighting with fencing. You guys have been seeing crochet. I haven't shown any knitting yet, but now you guys are seeing the process, the preparation process of soap making. So I can see why people get confused when they meet me. Okay, have that. Have that. Okay, so wow, it took me 9 minutes. Okay, so I will keep you guys updated. Okay, if the camera falls down, I'm sorry. But I have just finished lining the molds. Would that be... It would be vertical. Okay, vertically. Now I need to do it horizontally. Just checking my phone to see if I'm getting any messages, because never cuts cleanly. Oh well. That's what scissors are for. Okay. And this part. And you roll it up. And the way I'm doing this is very unconventional. It's not the way that I see online of people lining their soap molds. Usually people like they take measurements and they cut it out and they line it with pencil. I just use the mold as the measurement and then cut from there. And usually what's left over from the long pieces can be used for the thinner pieces. That makes sense. What's left over from these horizontal pieces can be used vertically. So it's a win-win. There is a fully lined soap mold. You see the tape on both sides, all sides actually. And now this can easily just slip out and peel off the soap, and we'll have soap that's ready to cut. Have 4 that are completely molded, and 3, 6, 8 soap molds that are halfway molded. So I am going to cut off for now and talk to you guys later. Okay, so I have measured out oils. We're going to make 4 batches today. Hopefully more, but we'll see. So now on to the lye and then the mixing and then pouring into the molds. Gonna be adding some charcoal because I almost sold out of the charcoal soap at Cyphicon. So we're going to be making some more. People really like this combination of activated charcoal with soap. So just a heaping tablespoon of charcoal, and we're going to mix it first so it doesn't go woof all in our face. it's a nice dark color. This will be unscented. It won't have a scent added to it. So I'm gonna take this off, rinse this off, so that way there's no cross contamination with other soap. But before I wash it off, I'm gonna pour it into the mold, which is right here. Kind of all over the place. So we're gonna pour it slowly. This isn't a rush. Okay, it's kind of fast. Give it a shake. Use a spoon. I could use a spatula, but right now, just using a spoon to fill it up. There we go, nice dark soap. And what I'm gonna do now is, there's leftover soap. What I'm gonna do now is just pound away at this on a solid surface over here, the countertop. Get out all the air bubbles. And then we're going to set it aside and let that solidify overnight so we can cut it tomorrow. So what I'm going to do with what's left over in the container is, I'm going to should I use this? I'm going to use this one. Yeah, the bars. These are smaller bars. I'm going to use what's left over in here. It's only enough for one itty bitty bar, but you should treat yourself when you make things. And I'm going to treat myself to charcoal soap. So using the remnants. Okay, and there you go. We have a empty container that had charcoal soap in it. Now we have a sample for myself because it's really good soap, and we're going to be cleaning this along with the mixer. So I'm going to set this aside. Pound away at that one too, so it can level out. And it's just a sliver. That's just you can see, it's just a sliver of charcoal soap, but it'll work out. It'll be awesome. So now I move on to the fragrance, the scented soap. Rinsed off the bowl. We have rinsed off our mixer head, and now we are on to the next one. So over here, I'm off camera, but I am going to be making the next um, batch of lye. Okay, we are on to the next batch. Excuse me. Pour the lye. And if you see me with the oven mitt, it's because that container gets really, really hot. So I don't want to burn my hand. Go. And we're only going to do it to, when I do cold process, I only do it to emulsification, because that way I have more time to work with it in case the fragrance makes the soap seize up or rise or just speeds up the process. There we go, light trace. There we go. And this one, I'm gonna add the color. It's maple cream. So I think I'm gonna go with this Aureolian yellow. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go with that. Wait, I got a better idea. I'm gonna go a little bit with the yellow. These are mica powders that I'm adding to it, by the way. A little bit with the yellow, and then I'm gonna have a little bit of the orange, because I'm thinking of the maple cream, like maple syrup. I know it would be like usually a brown color, but I have a feeling this soap is gonna brown up anyway, because there's vanilla in the coloring, and vanilla has vanillin, which darkens the soap. So just gonna okay. So we have that. Now we add in 2 ounces of fragrance. These are already pre-measured, by the way. I am not eyeballing it. I am horrible at measuring things out by sight. So pre-measured. That first one was 1.5 ounces. This is 1/2 ounce of the same fragrance. If I can get this top off. These fragrance jars have a little dropper to them. So if you just want a little bit of fragrance, that would be great. But I don't want a little bit of fragrance. I want all the fragrance. So we're going to do that. Get rid of the bigger bottle. There we go. And mix. A little bit by hand first. And then turn on. This is a really good smell, and it's a really good color too. I'll show you guys before I pour. Or I'll show you guys when I pour it. rinse and repeat, literally. Rinse this off. Grab a mold. This time I'm going to use a spatula. I'm going to use the monster spatula. See how big the spatula is? I forgot where I got this. I think I got it from a utility store. Like, not your average store where you would buy kitchen supplies. I think these are like for serious chefs, not just everyday college person trying to cook. And I was cooking more than ramen noodles, so I was doing good for myself. This thing is huge. And I've already filled up the, oh yeah. Okay, so rinse this, rinse off the spatula, lots of rinsing. Oh, and level this out. Before I level it out, look at that color. That is definitely maple cream. I am surprised about how that turned out. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, so we have maple cream done. Okay, so this is the fragrance that's a favorite amongst a couple of buddies of mine. It's tobacco and rum, which is a nice fragrance. It has a masculine tone to it, like a musk, but it also has sweet tones to it, reminiscent of the tobacco plant. Next bowl right here, and then we are going to get, pop my knee, the water and lye. By the way, guys, reusable towels, very handy. Wash them over and over again. Use them for crafts, arts and crafts. Very handy. Okay, we have our lye. We have our we have our oils. I'm going to put them in there now. Emulsification has been reached. And there's a big blob of water on the table. Okay, this one's tobacco and rum. So I am going to use, where is it? This minty kind of green. It's called Persian green. Teaspoon. And then we add the fragrance. Ooh, yeah. Great. Yeah, okay. Just making sure it was pre-measured. Ah, missed. Okay. Get that. I'm gonna clean up. Hard to get these things off while wearing gloves. But the gloves are very important because fresh lye and fresh soap can burn you. You do not want that. Okay. 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 Thick trace has been reached. Cleany clean. Mold. Have the spatula. Spatula. And pour. Come on. It's a little thicker. That might be the fragrance oil. There we go. Okay. Wipe that off on the mold for more soap. And tap this out. Okay. There you go. We have one more container after I rinse off everything. Have our oil. We have our lye. And then we're going to mix them together. Yay! Oh wait, I need to pick the fragrance. This will be quick. We're going to do cherry. It's an awesome fragrance. It smells like Kool-Aid. Emulsification. We're going to use red, all the reds. I am going to use multiple reds because some reds turn orange. So we'll see how this works. Gonna be a little bit of everything. Ooh, that is a bright red. That one. I think this is the one that turns orange. The scarlet. I'm not sure. Then we have. Gonna go with this one. The French Rose. I'm doing that as insurance in case So who knows what we'll end up with. Because we have like a hot red and a hot pink. See how this goes. Okay. And mixing the fragrance. Ooh. It smells like, I just said it smells like candy. I mean, Kool-Aid, but it also smells like candy. It smells like a fruit candy. You remember, guys, remember Fruit Stripes? That gum that will only last like 3 seconds of flavor? That's what this smells like. Ooh, yes. Love that. Okay. See how this color turns out? I can see it already turning orange. But that's fine because all the colors are pretty colors. Oh, I'm loving this. I am very hungry right now. Glad I added that pink in there, because now it's not orange, it's like a reddish orange. Okay, so there's that. Rinse that off, and I'm not gonna bring you guys through the cleaning process. That's very tedious and very boring. Mold. Oh, it smells good. I don't want to put my face right up to it because that's dangerous. But it smells really good. There we go. Pouring really easily. This fragrance works really well in soap. The cherry fragrance, yeah. And I kind of spilled some. Just a little bit off the side. Yay, okay. I'm gonna clean up the spatula and the bowl. Tap this out, and when I say tap it out, I basically, the whole table is gonna shake. But tap it out is just that. Except because it shakes and it doesn't have much resistance, I tap it out on the countertop. Ooh, it smells so good. Look at that cherry. Okay. That is going to be our soap for the day. Clean all this up. Okay, I have to remind myself not to clean up on camera, because that is boring. But give me a sec. Taking off my gloves. So, thank you guys so much. Fix my cap. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those are the 4. I'm looking over here because I'm over there, but there's the camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have this video up very soon. You guys are watching this in the future, so I don't know why I said that. But anyway, I will be showing you guys when I cut the soap, which will be tomorrow. And yeah, follow me along as I get ready for Kimo Kawaii Con in Conroe, Texas. Bye bye.